Welcome to Movie Story Short. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you concise and detailed movie summaries in just a few minutes. Today, we dive into the epic historical action film 300, 2006, directed by Zack Snyder. Let's take a closer look at this gripping tale of bravery, honor, and sacrifice. The film begins with a dark and bloody prologue, detailing the brutal training of the Spartan warriors. From the moment they are born, Spartan boys are subjected to harsh training and survival tactics, preparing them to become fearless soldiers. The story is framed by a voiceover from Dilios, one of the Spartan soldiers, who recounts the events of the legendary battle. King Leonidas, played by Gerard Butler, the ruler of Sparta, leads his people with unwavering strength and wisdom. When Persia, led by King Xerxes, played by Rodrigo Santoro, demands submission from all Greek states, Leonidas refuses. Xerxes, who sees himself as a god king, sends an emissary to Sparta with a message of submission, offering wealth and power in exchange for allegiance. Leonidas dismisses the envoy, and the Spartans are faced with a choice: bow down to Xerxes or face war. The call to arms. Despite the overwhelming odds, Leonidas decides to resist. However, his advisors, including the Ephors, priests who interpret the will of the gods, warn him not to go to war, citing religious and political reasons. Leonidas, in defiance of these warnings, prepares for battle with a small force of 300 elite warriors. These warriors are not ordinary soldiers. They are the best of the best, selected for their bravery, strength, and commitment to the Spartan way of life. Leonidas' wife, Queen Gorgo, played by Lena Headey, supports her husband's decision, even though it means risking everything. She knows that Leonidas' actions are not only about saving Sparta, but also about preserving the freedom of all the Greek states. Before he leaves, Leonidas has a conversation with her about the importance of standing up for what is right, no matter the cost. The 300 warriors march towards the narrow pass of Thermopylae, where they will make their stand against the Persian forces. Thermopylae, known for its strategic importance, is the perfect location for the Spartans to defend. The narrow terrain will allow the smaller Spartan army to hold off the massive Persian forces and give them a fighting chance. The battle begins. The Persian army, numbering in the millions, marches towards the Greeks. Xerxes, with his vast army, believes that the Greeks will easily submit to him. However, he underestimates the resolve of King Leonidas and his warriors. Upon reaching the pass of Thermopylae, the Spartans prepare for battle, positioning themselves in a phalanx formation, a battle tactic that has made them nearly unstoppable. The first wave of Persian soldiers is no match for the Spartan warriors. The battle sequences are intense, showcasing the brutal and violent nature of ancient warfare. Leonidas and his warriors fight with unmatched skill and courage, cutting down wave after wave of Persian soldiers. The action is depicted in a stylized slow-motion fashion, making every strike and every death look both beautiful and terrifying. The Spartans are seemingly invincible, cutting through the Persians with ease, leaving their enemies in a state of shock and disbelief. Despite their initial success, the Spartans know that they cannot hold the pass forever. As more waves of Persian soldiers flood the battlefield, they begin to realize that the battle is far from over. The Persians are relentless, and the odds are stacked against them. The betrayal. As the battle rages on, a traitor among the Greeks emerges. Ephialtes, played by Andrew Tiernan, a disfigured Spartan who was rejected from joining the army due to his physical deformities, offers his services to Xerxes. Ephialtes reveals a hidden mountain pass that allows the Persians to bypass the narrow pass of Thermopylae and attack the Spartans from behind. The betrayal devastates Leonidas and his warriors, as they realize that their defense of Thermopylae has been compromised. Despite this, Leonidas refuses to retreat. He understands that the battle is lost, but he will not dishonor his people by running away. The Spartans continue to fight valiantly, holding the line for as long as they can. The final stand. As the Persians close in on the last remaining Spartans, Leonidas makes the decision to send away the majority of his warriors, knowing that they have done all they can. He orders the rest of the Spartan soldiers to stand their ground and fight to the death. Leonidas, along with his loyal warriors, makes a final stand against Xerxes' army. In the final moments of the battle, Leonidas and his warriors are surrounded by the Persians. They fight fiercely, refusing to surrender or give up. With each passing moment, more and more Spartans fall, but they continue to fight with honor. Leonidas, standing tall and unbroken, delivers a final speech to his men, urging them to remember their bravery and sacrifice. His death becomes symbolic of the Spartan spirit, the willingness to fight and die for freedom and honor. The aftermath. Though the Spartans are defeated, their stand at Thermopylae is not in vain. The courage of Leonidas and his warriors inspires the Greek states to unite against the Persian threat. The news of their bravery spreads throughout Greece, and the Battle of Thermopylae becomes a symbol of resistance against tyranny. Queen Gorgo, back in Sparta, continues to fight for her people. She faces political challenges but never wavers in her support for her husband's cause. In a powerful final scene, she delivers a speech before the Spartan council, convincing them to continue the fight against Persia. Her words inspire the Spartan army to take action and fight for their freedom. The movie ends with a montage of the Spartan soldiers' heroic sacrifice and the eventual Greek victory at the Battle of Plataea, where the Persian forces are decisively defeated. The legacy of Leonidas and his 300 warriors lives on, inspiring future generations to fight for freedom and honor. And here we end today's video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more amazing movie summaries here at Movie Story Short.